So funny story, last video I did the oil pickup tube extension for this thing, and then I thought I bought a Colorado pickup tube, but it ended up being an LS tube that I used. And I was doing some stuff in here, painting the rest of that shaft because I got the steering shaft all extended now and I just wanted to paint that. So I went inside the car to reach the steering wheel, and then I looked down here while I was in there and look at this. I have a brand new Colorado pickup tube. Must have just forgot about it, somehow it got on the floorboard there. So I wasn't completely crazy when I thought I bought a Colorado tube, but it had been a long time since I bought that thing because I haven't worked on this much that I just forgot about it. Anyways, got the engine all hanging up now. I got the pickup tube mounted, the oil pan mounted. I did go ahead and notch this section out here so I can fit a Colorado oil dipstick on it. And then I went ahead and just tapped an RTV'd and plugged the dipstick tube in the block right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this shifter extension off. Then I'm going to go ahead and mount the starter and I'm going to throw it in there. I haven't actually test fitted the engine and transmission with the short shifter block on there yet. This nub sticks up about this high, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that in like that, but I'm going to try it. While I was going ahead and doing the test fit, this was the first time that I test fitted it with the oil pan on. I thought I had really good measurements because I spent some time measuring it, but it was off by just a little bit. So this passenger side mount was seated down all the way, and then the driver's side mount was up about 3/8 of an inch. So for this to drop down 3/8 of an inch, the pan was touching by maybe less than a quarter inch. So it was really close, it was just not enough, so I had to go ahead and notch the K-member. So I did go ahead and pull the power steering rack off, and I started with a Sharpie kind of marking this thing out where I wanted it cut, and got some 1/4 inch plate, chopped that up, welded it in there, and here's what we ended up with. So I think I like how this thing turned out. I kind of like the little angle that it has on there. It matches, I think, the rest of the lines inside the K-member, so it actually kind of looks like it's supposed to be there. I know you can kind of see some of my flap wheel marks in there, but I'm not too concerned about that. And hopefully that will give me enough clearance that I need for the oil pan to fit. And the cross member notch worked out great. And it's kind of funny, after I got it in there, you can see how close it was to fitting. So if you look at where the top of the K-member is to where the bottom of the pan is, it was so close. But now I have a ton of clearance there. Downside is I did have to take the brake line out there, so I'm going to have to redo the front brake line. But I also got the drive shaft in there now, so that's all ready to go. I have a good amount of clearance all the way around the shaft. I got probably, I don't know, inch and a half all the way around here. And then the front U-joint is pretty close, but that's not going to wobble very much, so I'm not too worried about that. And the car is being held up by the diff right now, so suspension is squatted all the way. So not really much of an update, but it's an important one because it's in there now, and I feel like that's what I needed after a long break of not working on the car. So now I feel refreshed and in a good spot to start doing the fuel system and all that stuff. So it's really just fuel system, wiring, plumbing, that brake line. So it'll probably be done in like 3 to 37 weeks.